I feel very fortunate to be doing what I do as a career. My career path as a chef was something that I really couldn't have even anticipated being rewarding in the ways that it has been rewarding for me. It is a very, very special industry where all those years later, I'm still learning, I'm still growing, I'm still finding my stride. There's an inherent sense of humility that I think is just healthy for this. The day I think I know everything is the day I do my cooks a favor and just stay home. I think I was really fortunate to have gone to the Culinary Institute of America. It's a very, very special place where you have the input of several hundred chefs all at one time in your career that are willing to share their knowledge, share their input with you as a young culinarian. And you can really garner a tremendous amount of insight at one time, as well as, obviously, a tremendous amount of culinary knowledge. I'm truly proud to have been an alumni, and the education I got there was first-rate in the industry. Coming up, I had the opportunity to work with Lydia Shire at Biba Restaurant. That then parlayed itself into Campanile Restaurant with Mark Peel and Nancy Silverton, onto the Buffalo Club, eventually on to the Patina Group with Chef Joachim Slichal, and then eventually moving back east, opening up Péché Bleu Restaurant, getting the chance to work with Joachim Sandbichler. Then actually getting more insight into the industry and into myself as a chef as I went to the 100 Club and suddenly found myself in a private club environment. For me, I think the big difference between a chef and a cook is the ability to encompass good, strong managerial skills, good communication skills, and combined with a solid sense of the fiscal responsibility that you carry. There's no question that this doesn't happen in a vacuum. I can't say anyone can be a good cook, but if being a chef was purely about being a good cook, then it would certainly be more accessible and many other people would be a lot more successful at it. It's about quality, freshness, the integrity of the product that we're putting on the plate. It's about the integrity of my workforce and people that I'm proud to have working for me and believe in as individuals. And being able to understand who they are and what motivates them makes you a more successful manager, without a doubt. Being a leader is very much being a mentor and being an educator. And being a good educator is also being a good communicator. I think people need to understand why they're doing things and not just what they're doing. When you can really get someone to understand the how and the why, it empowers them with information that will carry them forward and make them a more valuable employee and a more valuable member of the community. I've been on the board for Share Our Strength and have been running the restaurant committee now for almost 9 years. The hunger advocacy work that we do is something that I find critically important and tremendously rewarding. I recently was named to the National Chefs Advisory Panel for Best Chefs in America. I've been involved with Slow Food and recently also became a co-leader for the Chefs Collaborative, which is another nationwide organization, but has a chapter in our community as well. Myself and another chef in our community are the co-leaders for that. And, I'm really proud and pleased to be able to represent our community in that way. I think every day in the kitchen is a new adventure. I think that's part of the freshness and newness of this is that sense of adventure, that sense of discovery that can exist for someone certainly as they start out, but individuals that have been doing this 2, 3, 4 decades still get to enjoy that same sense of freshness, that same sense of newness. Being able to always learn something new, and whether it be about an ingredient, whether it be about yourself. But the challenges that this field constantly presents you with keeps you young, keeps you vital, keeps you growing, keeps you moving forward.